Welcome back to another video. The solar super halo that we talked about yesterday has arrived, and it arrived in dramatic fashion. I also have some photos from Canada, Saskatchewan, where there's an abundance of wildfire activity right now. Looks like the apocalypse is underway. Also have a flashing light update to share with you guys, but first I want to start off over here in South Carolina. Check out this bizarre sky that was filmed by Travis Green on May 14th.
I don't know what in the holy funnel is going on in front of me, but I'm about to slide up out here. This looks crazy. What is this? I have never seen a cloud formation like this. That is wild.
Isn't that wild? What in the world was going on in South Carolina on May 14th, Columbia, South Carolina? Looked like a big, massive column in the sky. Not necessarily a vortex, but highly unusual nevertheless. And as you heard Travis say, he had never seen anything like it. The solar superhalo arrived less than 24 hours ago, and it arrived in dramatic fashion. One of the strongest geomagnetic storms we've seen in 2025. You can see the G3 geomagnetic storm going all the way up to the maximum 35, and it's still underway right now as I do this video. And going from the ionosphere to the magnetosphere, you can see it was also just completely overwhelmed, at times flat as a pancake. This was one big storm. Right there is when it arrived officially, and you can see the energy interacting with the Earth's magnetic shields. They hung in there, but wow, did they take on a massive impact from the sun. Going up to St. Marie, Montana. Joseph, the night watchman, shared these incredible photos coming out of northern Montana, and I heard that auroras were seen all the way down to the Gulf of Mexico. Just an absolutely stunning storm that is still underway right now as I do this video. I want to take you guys up to Canada. I received some photos from right in here in the Saskatchewan area. Daniel Long shared several photos from Saskatchewan, May 31st of 2025. Are you serious right now? That is one ominous looking sky. Here's another photo. You can see the wildfires from an airplane, and they extend many, many miles. And one thing I noticed, look at all the lakes out here. How did a wildfire get so big in the midst of all of those very large lakes? Here's another view from the same area the night before. You can see the sky just absolutely glowing orange. And yes, you just heard thunder outside my window. Here's a couple more photos from Saskatchewan. Unbelievable. This smoke is drifting all the way down into the southern part of the United States, into the Gulf of Mexico, Florida. I've seen photos out of North and South Carolina. Here's a video from Saskatchewan, ground zero, and you can see the sky is just completely overwhelmed with wildfire smoke. It probably all depends on which direction the wind is blowing, but that is a lot of wildfire smoke. And about the only decent side effect of the wildfire smoke, it makes an incredible solar filter. You can get some amazing photos of the sun. Look at this pink sun. This is unedited, exactly the way I received it from Saskatchewan as the sun was setting yesterday evening. I also received some photos. You just heard lightning and thunder again right outside my window. Macomb, Illinois. It's storming out here in Arizona. Eric O, 5:30 of 2025. You can see the sunspots that are facing the Earth because of the wildfire smoke. Again, it does make an exceptional solar filter, sometimes so much where you can't even see the sun. These wildfires are huge, and they look like they're going to be around a while. Look at the smoke dipping all the way down into Florida, Gulf of Mexico, the Carolinas, being picked up and carried all the way to the North Atlantic, and then we have the Sahara dust right there inbound, making its way into the Caribbean Sea right now as I do this video. And a quick update on the Hoover Dam Lake Mead Reservoir. You can see the water is still in decline mode, dropping rapidly even right now as I do this video. I also have a flashing light update to share with you guys. We're up to 604 unique locations over here on the U.S. map, 1,400 plus globally. In fact, approaching 1,500. First video is out of Shelton, Washington. This segment has some very intense, bright flashing lights, so if you guys are sensitive to flashing light, you might want to skip this part. But this is one of the most intense examples I think I've received so far of the hundreds that I've seen. John out of Shelton, Washington, 5/29 of 2025. Are you serious right now? This video's unedited. The original vertical video's on the right. I zoomed in on the left. That's the only thing I did to this video footage. He said this lasted all night long, and he'd never seen anything like it. This next video is out of West Virginia. It has narration. Here we go.
Finally, I've experienced a flashing light. We're here in Princeton, West Virginia.
Princeton, West Virginia, on the map. Example number 2 out of Cedar City, Utah, on the map by Chrissy, 5/25 of 2025. Got the clock flashing right here, and then a light next to the clock, a street light right there, flashing. For unknown reasons, rogue and random. And going back to Casper, Wyoming, this video was taken by James on March 3rd of 2025. This is the third video from this Home Depot that I've received this year. This goes back to March. This has been going on for several weeks. These lights have been malfunctioning at that same Home Depot. This next video also has narration by Dom out of Traverse City, Michigan. Here we go.
It's the second time we see it. That's not normal. They don't usually do that. It's going down.
And as you heard Dom say, these lights don't normally do this. They stopped the car. 3 people got out and started recording this very mysterious rogue and random activity. Example number 5 out of Tacoma, Washington. Brittany Hanna, who ran across a series of purple lights. I understand these lights may have a faulty component, but why would they all go faulty at around the same time? And as you can see in her video footage here, several lights, primarily on the right-hand side of the road, turned purple, rogue and randomly, very quickly, for unknown reasons. More incredible footage of the freaky flashing light phenomena that's sweeping the earth. Coming over here to the homepage of the website, you can see today's feature photos. It's very ominous-looking sky sent in by Daniel out of Saskatchewan, Canada. And looking at the planetary K-index, you can see we're still in the middle of a very strong geomagnetic storm. Thanks for the photos and videos, guys. Keep them coming. If you guys have any photos you'd like to share, you can send those to reports at MrMBB333.com. If you guys have any videos you'd like to share that are too large to attach to the email, come over here to the homepage of the website. Look for this red tab that says Have a Large Video. It's a Dropbox. Drag and drop your videos into the Dropbox. Please include your first name, date, and location, and I'll take it from there. Thanks for watching. Have a super day, and be safe out there.